Welcome back, everybody, to a new episode of the Jiggy and Joe Show.
We are back. We are back, baby.
It was a stellar week 5. We had a great slate. Joe, what was your picks, your record for the Jiggy and Joe Cashflow segment that we did?
Man, the past 2 weeks we've been doing well, or more so, I've been doing well with my picks that I've been given. So I write down all my picks on a piece of paper, and I'm probably gonna post it on Twitter, my paper that I drew. But I went 13-3 max on this, and obviously there's 13 or 14 games in the slate, but the individual picks that I took in the game, I counted that as well. So like, let's say I did two picks for one game, then I counted that.
Like a
So
player,
it's
like a player prop or
yeah,
something.
like a player prop or like an over or something. I took that. So I'm like, my favorite one, Lions -10 over 44. I thought that was pretty cool. But what was your favorite bet? Like what did you take out of that Sunday slate that hit? Because I know you did well this Sunday.
I went 9-4 in the cash flow segment, just picking money line for games.
Yeah.
Joe, we're hot right now with picking games, man. I think if you're a regular on this show, if you're a Jiggy and Joe fan, start taking our picks.
Yeah.
If you don't already, because we're hot right now. And I went 9-4. Joe did well this weekend. I think we've done well from week. I think week 1 was a little rough, and then week 2 on we've been hot.
Yeah, week 1 I'm pretty sure was a lot of upsets, but that's
Week
just
2
week 1
was
in
too.
general.
Week 2 was too, but I think we did pretty well week 2.
Yeah, I think so too.
So the Jets game, first game we're gonna recap, as we're Jets fans. Very sloppy football game. If you wanted to watch
Yes.
a sloppy football game, just you should have turned on the Jets game.
Yes, on CBS at 4:25. I hate when the Jets play at 4:25, but that's besides the point.
The
That was
defense, the defense has got to stop getting off the slow starts every single week. We're a second half football team.
Yep.
And this defense kept us in it in the second half. They were 3 straight shutouts of Russell Wilson, or 3 straight 3-and-outs of Russell Wilson on the offense. And the offense went field goal, field goal, field goal. I have the notes right here. Let me put these up real quick.
Yeah. And
second half.
Can I just say my thoughts in the first half?
Second half, the first drive, Brees touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
And it was great to see Brees back in Denver, where he got injured last year, tore his ACL. It was great to see him have that burst back and have a big, big, big career game, 177 yards on the ground. And I think Dalvin Cook was a horrible signing.
Right.
I'm sure we'll get to that. And also McCole Hardman was a bad signing because apparently we're going to trade him now, and it makes sense because we don't use him anyway. We use Xavier Gibson in that role. So, Joe, what were your takeaways from the Jets game?
The first half, obviously you saw the defense struggling, obviously the offense struggling, and I just think that's on Coach Saleh. I think he needs to get them prepared for any quarter of the game. I think if we played like we do, like the second half of every single game, like we would play like in the first half, like let's say we had the same talent in the second half and put that in the first half, I think we'd be a great team, playoff team. That's what I feel. I feel like we could take anyone if we play like that. But
I agree with you. We need to put together a 60-minute football game where everything is firing on all cylinders from the jump. And
can I just say, like, one thing that's getting me is our red zone offense. We are not getting into the end zone. Robert Saleh is a very conservative coach. He'd rather go for a field goal most of the time. Sometimes I just want to see him, punch it in once in a while. I haven't seen touchdowns.
I don't think any coach wants to kick a field goal every single drive. I think every coach in the NFL and every football coach in general wants to score touchdowns. And for whatever reason, when we get inside the red zone, we've been stalling out. Again, we were stalling out against the Broncos. And I think that's lack of aggressiveness. Like Aaron Rodgers said today on the Pat McAfee show, I don't think we were as aggressive as we should have been in the red zone when we got down there. And also, there was a clip today that Zach Wilson missed Tyler Conklin wide open in the end zone on one of those plays in the first half where he tried hitting Garrett Wilson on a little dragger out, but Tyler Conklin came open in the middle of the end zone. So Zach, obviously, it was an up and down game from Zach. One costly interception that came with less than a minute left in the game. When I thought the game was over, I thought the Broncos were going to drive down the
Yeah,
field. We're going to lose this football game. But thank God for Quincy Williams, who's coming on as one of the best linebackers in the league this year, and he
loving
had
it.
a monster game. And that was really really good to see. And this defense shut the Broncos out. I hope the offense starting next week in Philadelphia, it's going to be against Philadelphia. It's going to be tough, but I hope the offense can eventually, when the defense is down, I want to see this offense be able to pick the defense up and be able to score, like we did against the Chiefs. When there was a couple bad drives by the defense, this offense is firing all cylinders from the second quarter on against the Chiefs, and we were picking up the defense, and the defense played lights out in the second half, and we didn't see that as much against the Broncos, who's a much less who's much worse. I'm just gonna say much worse than the
All
Chiefs.
right.
So moving forward, I want to see more progress from the offense and I want to see more complementary football of picking up the offense, picking up the defense when they're down, and also special teams was an issue.
That's what I was gonna say too. Xavier Gibson, I'm pretty sure he dropped two punt recoveries, but the first time, pretty sure the defense got that one. The second time he bobbled it, but he actually got it. But we can't have that in high pressure situations, especially like close game. We can't have that happening. But
So
I love Xavier. He's an electric player. Every single time I see him go get a punt return, I feel it's gonna go more than 10 yards. So that's what I feel.
so the first one was with 11 minutes left on the clock for the third quarter, and the defense just shut out Russell Wilson in the offense for the second consecutive 3-and-out, and Gibson dropped the punt, but Will McDonald recovered it. And then we drove down the field and scored a field goal on that drive.
Yep.
That was after the Breece Hall touchdown drive. And that happened again, but we didn't get the ball back. But luckily, Sean Payton got too cute with a little reverse. And when you get too cute and the NFL, it's going to go right up your ass.
Yeah, and Quentin Jefferson got that right.
Quentin Jefferson hopped on it, and then I think we drove down the field and scored another field goal off of that.
Didn't Quentin Jefferson also get that safety?
No, that was Al Woods.
That was Al Woods. Yeah. You're right. Never mind.
And then the third one was there was every three straight punts by Denver. We had special teams issues on our side. And then the third one, there was a kick catch interference where Gibson just got hit a little early, and so that one wasn't on him. But
no.
But Gibson seemed like he was in his head in this game, and Gibson is a very special player, and we saw what he did week 1 against the Bills, winning that game for us. And I don't see that as a concern going forward. But it was a very sloppy football game.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to get away with stuff like that against Philly. So we gotta tighten up a little bit.
One last thing I want to take from this Denver game is the time management going from the first half and going into the first half. Like there was like a good 10 seconds left, and Zach Wilson threw a ball almost in the middle of the field where I think it was Conklin who caught the ball, didn't get out of bounds. We need to do something about that. We had to score points on there, whether it be a field goal or at least throw it in the end zone to at least try to get something going. Like you can't have that happen. And no sense of urgency from Zach Wilson kind of killed that drive and went to the second half. That we can't do that against Philly. We can't make that many mistakes as we did last game. So that's my only take.
We will talk more about what will happen, or what we forecast will happen against Philly on Thursday for our Thursday show, previewing the week 6.
I'm just letting you know it's sold out, and I don't think it's all Jets. It's going to be majority Eagles fans at that game.
I disagree.
But look at what they did at the LA Rams Stadium. It was majority Eagles
The
fans.
Rams don't have fans, man.
I realize they don't
The
have
Rams
fans,
fan base
but the
never
fact
shows
that
up.
but the fact that the Eagles fans traveled all the way across America to go to Los Angeles, are you kidding me?
Yeah, but the away team fans always fill up SoFi, no matter if it's the Chargers or the Rams.
I
And
get that,
we
but
are a real football. We
it's
are a real
extreme.
football. We are a real football town, and our fans are going to show up for that game. Are there going to be a lot of Eagles fans there? I'm sure Eagles fans travel very well, but more Jets fans are going to be there, and we're not gonna be embarrassed like we are like SoFi is every single weekend. So Joe, let's move on because the boys are dropping the puck tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
So
And and
we
I
have
don't know if anyone knows here, but Max, you're a Rangers fan and I'm a Devils fan, so it's just kind of rivalry in the show right now.
this is the best time of year. This is the best time of year. Basketball is about to tip off. They're dropping
Oh
the
my,
puck
I
tonight.
can't
Football.
wait till basketball tips off. I can't wait. Miami's going to the championship this year. Oh my, I'm so excited.
It's the next year. It's the next year.
It's not the next year,
It's
bro.
the next year. It's our year. It's our year.
As long as Julius Randle's on your team, there's you guys aren't doing nothing.
We got Dante DiVincenzo.
You
It's
guys are getting
our
swept
year.
first round.
It's a, I disagree. I think we already have our Heat matchups for the regular season and the playoffs because it just means that much more to us. Circled. All right, we're already planning for you guys, and
That's
we're gonna,
fine.
dude,
We
we're
don't care
gonna
about you
sweep you
guys.
guys. It's over. You guys' reign. It's over. Okay, you guys' reign is over.
Yeah, you said that 3 years ago.
It's over.
Look what happened.
You guys, it's over. The Knicks are a different team now. It's our year this year. It's our year this year. We got
Yeah,
a
you
little
say it's your
taste of,
year, and the Heat
we
make it to the finals almost every year, but that's fine.
we won a
Whatever.
playoff series last year. You know, we got to the second round, and the refs were all over the Heat in the second round of the playoffs. They love the Heat, and they moved the Heat on, just like the Kansas City Chiefs every single game. How the refs like to push it in the Kansas City Chiefs' favor. They did that for the Heat. So you know what? It's not going to happen like that this year. It's the Knicks' year to go win the finals, and that's my prediction. So so the Las Vegas Golden Knights are dropping the puck tonight at 10:30 against the Seattle Kraken. They won the Stanley Cup last year. It's banner night in Las Vegas. Joe, who do you have tonight? And the Kraken looked good last year.
Ah, man. Kraken, very underrated team, but Golden Knights is top dog, man. I can't bet against the Golden Knights on that one.
I think the Kraken are going to win tonight, and I think
Look,
Vegas,
they're a good team, but
I mean they were out last night. The Golden Knights were out last night partying a little bit. You know
they
what?
can.
Seattle's going to come in there and be like, this team does not respect us, and I think the Kraken are going to end up pulling this one out.
All right. Quick question.
Yeah.
What's the best opening day for look, if you had to rank opening day for every single sport, football, basketball, baseball, and hockey, where would you rank out of the opening days that are the best?
Football.
Well, obviously football's the best. And then probably I'd say baseball is number 2. And then
yeah, I like opening day for baseball. It's like the summer. It's like we're just starting to get into summertime, and it's like that's like the official like start of summer. That's when I usually check out of school. Like it's like when I'm mentally checked out is when I see the Mets on the mound. So
for me, it's basketball than
agree.
hockey, but I'm really getting into hockey this year. I think it was a year. I've been a year into hockey so far, and I think the Devils will do well this year.
Well, those that have been following the show know that we haven't been as consistent in years past doing the show. So this is like our actual first year in this actual like doing the shows in season, and during this time of year. So I mean, I got into hockey a little bit last year, and I got into basketball last year. And I mean, we've always been into football and baseball. Those have always been our number 1 and 2. I know basketball has always been your number 1A, 1B for football. Basketball.
Yeah.
So, we're starting to now that we're in the sports media world, we are starting to become more well-rounded in our sports takes.
Yeah, we're trying, and UFC too, but I don't know if anyone would be interested.
I like UFC. I like UFC. I love
UFC, man.
Yeah. I don't like gambling on UFC though, because it's like unless it's like Adesanya or
It's
like
my favorite, bro. This summer I won me Con Anthony won a combined, I think, $1,000 on the Justin Gaethje fight. That was insane. Well, like once you see them knock him out, that's the best feeling.
follow on with the Giggyandjoe Cashflow for the more of those.
Yeah, yeah.
Playoff
Sorry, I got out of
baseball.
hand.
Playoff baseball. As we are filming this, it is 6-1 Astros in Minnesota against the Twins.
Max, you want to say who you bet on tonight for that game?
Yeah, so I took the Minnesota Twins.
What a disappointing end for the Blue Jays, by the way. That was
I
that
thought the
like
Blue Jays were going to be a lot. I thought the Blue Jays were going to be making a run.
yeah, yeah.
So the second hockey game tonight is the Blackhawks and the Penguins. Now the Penguins aren't very good, but Mason Crosby's been around forever, ever since we were kids.
When do you think he's gonna retire?
I don't know, but Blackhawks have the number 1 overall pick debuting tonight. The 18-year-old Connor Bedard. I have him scoring a goal tonight. So, and he's supposed to be next up, Joe. Apparently, this dude's a guy. This guy's the dude.
I'm hoping to see it. I like to see new talent. Okay. I don't know. I mean, you're watching everything tonight. What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Multi-box?
Oh yeah. This Tuesday, Wednesday nights are gonna be filled with playoff baseball once basketball starts and hockey for the rest of the year. Because Mondays, Thursdays, Sunday, or Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, all football.
Who do you think is taking the World Series this year? I'm curious because I want to see the Orioles win it, but I don't think it's gonna happen right now.
I like the Rangers.
I think it's really hard to bet against them.
I like the Rangers.
I'm thinking
my Stanley Cup prediction is the New York Rangers, by the way. It's their year to win. It's their year. It's our year. We didn't have enough guys last year to pull it out. And we lost this playoff series, and that will not happen again. We're gonna be in the Stanley Cup this year. We will have a parade in New York. That's where I'm at.
You're about to see a parade outside on your street because it's Jersey time. New Jersey represent.
I don't think so.
Why not? Why not? They're literally a better team than the Rangers. I just don't get that.
I love this time of year, Joe. I love this time of year.
Yeah, it's the best.
This is awesome.
It's the best.
Before you know it, we'll be at Thanksgiving.
Halloween's coming up.
Actually, Halloween's up next.
Yep.
Thanksgiving and then the holidays. So this is awesome.
Yeah. This is the best part of the year.
And we're gonna be trying to do a stream soon for the audience for one of these NFL Sundays eventually.
Yeah, maybe Sunday Night Football. We'll try to do something.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Get some food, get some drinks.
If we'll be copyrighted though, I don't know, but
no,
you don't think so? All right, cool. We'll be all right.
Joe,
but Max, do you have any other things to say?
I was just about to ask you that.
Well, we got the same mind. I'm liking our bets, but again, you listeners got to get on the Giggyandjoe Cashflow. You got to get on these picks, man. We get them while they're hot.
We'll be now that hockey's going on, tonight's opening night, and basketball's about to start. We got playoff baseball. We might be doing the Giggyandjoe Cashflow a couple times a week for Tuesday, Thursday.
Well, on Twitter, obviously.
On Twitter, it's gonna be whatever matchup we like the most. Like that's gonna be obviously ongoing, but you got to watch the show to get our official picks.
Exactly. You got to watch the show, man, to get the picks. Like you can't just stroll on Twitter sometimes and expect all the picks. We're gonna explain our picks in the show too, just so you want to get some more research into them.
Use hashtag Giggyandjoe Cashflow and repost your bets on Twitter, Instagram, and
retweet our tweets too. We're trying to we're giving away free bets. Some people charge, Some people charge to show their bets. I think that's stupid.
We will. I thought you were gonna say we're doing a giveaway. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
We're not that big yet, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, retweet us, repost your bets, use hashtag Giggyandjoe Cashflow, and we appreciate the love. I think that's it, Joe. Am I missing anything else?
No, let's get ready for some hockey tonight.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching the show. We'll be back Thursday. I don't know what time we will be doing the show on Thursday because we have Thursday night football, and usually our schedules match up around 5:30 every night.
Yeah, it's like right before the game, but that means we're just gonna give our pick before the game.
And we will probably post the Thursday show on Friday, late Thursday night or Friday morning, so look out for that. Thank you guys for watching.